Hello, this is Dr. Cosette M. White. I am America's #1 advisory accountant and tax expert. And today I am going to be talking about income producing activities. So many times I hear individuals say, I don't know what I should be doing on a daily basis, or why isn't it that my income is improving? Well, today that's what we're going to be talking about. But in the meantime, let me just tell you a little bit about us. I am the founder and CEO of My Financial Home. We are a boutique firm specializing in accounting services. We also do tax preparation, tax management, tax planning, as well as other business services for our clients. We currently serve clients in about 27 states, and we are also in 4 countries. I am so passionate about what I do because my main goal in all of this, you guys, is to help you gain clarity and focus with your finances, to help you understand how you can increase your bottom line, to share with you where the money leaks are and how we can actually plug those money leaks up. I also look at your tax situation to say, where is it that this client can save $10,000, $20,000, 30,000, and how about $100,000? Now I had to stop right there because I don't know about you, but 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and even $100,000, I know that I could do much more with that. Now, let's be honest, can you do something with that? Just raise your hand or make a comment in the section below if you can do something with an extra 10, 20, 30, or 100,000. Let's take it even a step further. What if I showed you how to save $10,000 not only this year, but for 12 consecutive years? And that would equate to $100,000. And we're not even talking about with compounded interest. How does that sound to you? Just make a comment below. That sounds good. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm feeling you, sis, whatever you choose to. That's what I do with my clients. But before I can help my clients get there, sometimes we have to take a step back and say, hey, what are some of the things that we should be doing in our organization on a daily basis to make sure that we are increasing our bottom line? What are some of the things that we should be doing to make sure that we are talking to the ideal client that's going to say yes? You hear what I said? I said the ideal client. And see, 9 times out of 10, a lot of business owners, they have not identified their ideal client. And until you identify your ideal client, chances are you may be on that hamster wheel where you're running and running and running, and you're not meeting your income producing level that you want. You're putting in the work, but you're not meeting the levels that you want. So today I want to talk to you about a few income producing activities that you should be doing, and I'll call them the Rule of 5 activity list. The Rule of 5 activity list. These are things that you should be doing in your organization each and every day in order to meet your income goals. Now listen, some of you may be asking, what time should I be spending on income producing activities versus non-producing income activities? Now, let's define that for a moment. What are income producing activities? Income producing activities is anything that is going to convert a client, anything that is going to bring money into the organization, any sales, calls, follow-ups, networking, all of those things are considered IPAs or income producing activities. IPAs, RGAs, revenue generating activities, income producing activities, those are all things that we want to focus on. Things such as social media, things such as doing blogs, writing for your books, those are not income producing activities. You must concentrate 80% of your time on the things that are going to generate income and 20% of your time on things that will not generate the immediate income. Now, I like to say immediate income because some of the things at the bottom of the list, they will eventually get to a point where they're generating the income, but they're not the critical pieces. They're not the pieces that's going to pay the bills, so to speak. You know what I mean? So here's what I want you to do. My rule of five activity list consists of conducting five consultations. Conducting five consultations. These are things that you can do every week. These are things that you can do every month, but you must be doing at least one of these things so that it equates to five every single day. So that's consulting, having a consultation. That could be a consultation with someone that's looking to come on board with you. The more you conduct, the more you confirm. The more you conduct, the more you close. The more you conduct, the more revenue generating activities that you can check off your list. The more you consult, the more you close, the more you meet your goals for the month. The next one is email. Reach out to five people every single day or once a day or however frequently, but remember, it's a list of five. Reach out to them, see if there's anything you could do, follow up with them. You should have a list or some type of customer relation management system where you can be triggered or tagged to follow up with your clients. Maybe you've reached out to a client and they said follow up with you, follow up with them in 2 months. Here we are, we're at the 2 months. You want to make sure that you're following up with them. They may have said follow up with me in 2 weeks, I'll be ready. Follow up with them. You need something. So send that email. And in this case, I wouldn't even send an email. That's a phone call, you guys. That's person to person, building a relationship. And building relationships are so key. They are so vital. I know you guys have heard this. Your network is your net worth. And that's true. You got to build the relationships, you all. So, social media, reach out to five people on social media. Now, I said social media was at the bottom. That was part of the 20%, right? You got to learn that if you are on social media, you got to hop on there, do what you need to do, and not be nosy. Stop trying to figure out what the Joneses are going to do. If you like shoes and you see a cute pair of shoes, don't stop. So here's the deal. Find out what platform is best for you. For me, I'm B2B. So for me, LinkedIn is the best platform for me. If I have some low hanging fruit, or if I just want to be seen, be known, be heard, then I hang out on some of the other platforms and I provide informative information so that I can be known, I can be seen, and I can be heard. Now, see, the key is to be known, to be seen, and to be heard. I need to ensure if I'm reaching out to individuals on social media and I'm not on the platform that will provide me or optimize my ideal client, I have to understand that on the other platforms, I still want to make sure that I'm advertising and promoting and making posts to my ideal client. I need to ensure that I'm speaking their language. I need to ensure that I'm speaking directly to them. I'm talking to them about their pain points. I'm talking to them about how I, the financial expert, America's number one advisory accountant and tax expert, can alleviate the pain, how I can eliminate their headache. I want to be the aspirin. So when you're on the platforms, make sure that you are speaking directly to your ideal client. Make sure that you are using the words, the terminology, everything that they speak, you use that. Okay. Follow up with five prospects, five people who may have expressed some interest. Maybe you met them at a networking event. Again, your network is your net worth. Follow up with them. Get them into what I call your email sequence so that they are seeing your emails. They're seeing some of the literature that you are sending out to your potential clients, your prospects. They see you on social media. They see you in the media. They see you on or hear you on blog shows. They constantly are hearing your name, hearing and seeing your name, seeing your face. And so after a while, they're going to wonder like, What is it that Dr. White does? Let me see if I can connect with her. So that's a prospect, someone that's potentially interested in doing business with me. The thing about prospects, you all, is that be, get to know them. If they've reached out to you, then there's something about them, something that they want to know about you. Now, a prospect is simply a prospect until you convert them into a customer. Now, it doesn't matter if they are a low-hanging customer or a high-paying client. You want to make sure that you get them into your ecosystem. And if they came in at the lower level, maybe they'll graduate to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. And you want to continuously provide some type of service or product for that person once that client, once you grab them. Because see, ultimately the goal, we're talking about income producing activities here. Remember, not to get off track. We are talking about income producing activities. So talk to 5 prospects. Apply for 5 speaking engagements. Let me tell you about the power of speaking. Number 1, you are being exposed to organic potential clients. You may be picked up for another paid speaking engagement. You may have an opportunity to go back to that same speaking engagement the following year, the following quarter. There may be a director in the audience that says, I want to invite her. Plus, if you have goods and services, products, you can sell them at the back of the room. Okay. Also with the speaking engagement, it's an opportunity. It's endless, you all, what you can do with speaking engagements. Okay. But just go in with the mindset of you cannot close everybody. If you do, great. If you close 20% of the people that you are speaking in front of, great. Okay. You want to make sure that you know who your ideal client is. If your ideal client is in the audience, you want to scope the room when you first get there. You want to ask questions to the event organizer when you get accepted to speak at an engagement, because maybe you want to turn it down. Maybe that's not your ideal client. Maybe that audience is not the audience that you want to speak with. Maybe that's not the audience that can, let's be real, afford your product. Okay, so if the event coordinator is not paying you, but yet and still they've allowed you to sell from the stage, or they've allowed you to sell books from the back of the room, what is the return on your investment? What is the return on your investment? That's the question that you should be asking yourself. If your goal is maybe to get 5 new clients, or to give your business card or your business information to 5, 10 people, then take it. But every one of us will have a different goal, and the return on our investment will be different based on what that goal is. Let me just step back for a minute, because I just said pass out your business card or whatever. I don't know about you all, but I do have business cards. But business cards are so old. They are such, back in the day type of thing. Technology has so advanced. When we have a cell phone that's connected to us, when we attend these functions, when we have social media platforms such as LinkedIn, Google, you can Google me and you'll find me. When we have Facebook, when we have Pinterest, when we have Instagram, come on now, the average person is on most of the social media outlets. So for me, I'm like, what's a business card? Come on, let's pull out the phone, tag me on LinkedIn, and we can stay connected then. If it's a genuine connection, they will not just tag me on LinkedIn, but they'll open up a conversation for us to have some dialogue. And then we'll begin to nurture that relationship. And then we'll begin to determine if that is an ideal client for me, or how we can best serve one another. Okay, so we're talking about income producing activities. Again, I don't want to get off the subject, but as we're talking about these income producing activities, I want to show you guys how you can utilize them and how you can take advantage of them. All right. So even though I said social media again is down at the 20%, networking and getting out and gaining new organic prospects, it's key. The old ones are still, they're not interested in you. They were on your list of 5 prospects. You reached out to them. It was a no-go. Nothing happened. So we have to continue to be on that on the go all the time. Stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Okay. Text 5 people on your email list. Text them, say hi. I was checking in, seeing how you're doing today. I have a special going on. It's for the next 72 hours. Whatever it looks like, you guys. Text them, even if it's just to check in. I have one coach that will check on me periodically. If she see that I posted something on social media, I'll get a card in the mail. She checks on me. She's building a relationship. She's making sure that she nurtures the relationship that we have so that when there's another opportunity for us to connect, she's already laid the seeds. She's already nurtured them. She's already watered them. And now they're going to sow. They're going to harvest. All right. So that's what you're doing. You're planting the seeds, you all. Let me see. I have this. This is a little seed in here, a little tiny seed. It says faith right here. Okay. So nurture the relationship, you all. Nurture the relationship. Read 5 pages from a book, maybe something on business or personal development. And then the last but not least, oh my goodness, I love this one. I don't know about you guys, but personal handwritten notes. Personal handwritten notes. I love them. That means that someone took 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of their day to write me a handwritten note. They took the time to address the envelope, and they took the time to put a stamp on there and put it in the mail. When sometimes we take the easy way out, we text, we get on social media and go on the direct messenger, or we send an email, or we pick up the phone. I don't know about y'all. I love a personal note. I have a box full of cards and things like that. I keep them, they're sentimental to me. And on another note, the 5 love language is words of affirmation for me. So that tells you why I enjoy the cards. So those are just some tips for you all, so that when you think about what are some of the ways that you can work to produce and generate income, I gave you lots of ideas here. But the rule is to make sure that you are concentrating on 5 activities, whether that's 5 per day, 5 per week, however you work in your business. The key is to produce the income, to increase your income levels. You said you want to grow. You said you want to grow. You said this is your time. You said this is your season. So guess what? If it's your season, stop talking. All right. I'm all about action, and you should be about action as well. All right. Guess what? We have come to an end. I want you guys to do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you can get all of the emails as they hit the same day, same time. And make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you share this video to someone who's not sure how they can grow their business, what they should be doing on a daily basis to increase their revenue. These are all called IPAs. These are called income producing activities. And it's the rule of 5 things that you should be doing to increase your bottom line. I guarantee you, it's a start, you all. You've got to start somewhere. All right. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notices immediately when videos are released. In the meantime, if you are interested in, understanding a little bit more about how you can grow your business, how you can increase your revenue, I encourage you to schedule a strategy session with me. Now, let me be clear, because I'm all about clarity. A strategy discovery session is about us going over 3 pain points that you have in your business. We're going to discuss those pain points. I'm going to let you tell me what they are. I'm going to listen, and then I'm going to provide you with a strategy as to how I can assist you. But hear me clear, because I love it when I say this and people thought it was something else. A discovery session is a session for us to discover if we can work together or not. That's what it's all about. At the end of that discovery session, I'm going to give you an opportunity I'm going to share strategies with you as to how you can implement everything that we talked about in that session. Okay. If you're interested, all you got to do, you all, click the link to schedule your complimentary 45-second discovery session, and we're on. In the meantime, to learn all about what we do, the services that I offer, more about my firm, My Financial Home, all you need to do is head over to www.myfinancialhome.com. Again, that's www.myfinancialhome.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you all. And of course, you can follow me on all social media outlets. At Cosette M. White. All right. This has been a joy. This has been a pleasure. Until the next time we get together for our money conversations, I want you all to go on out there, have an awesome and amazing day. Until we catch up, take care, you guys.